Yo, yo, welcome to the newest mail drop where I'm going to go over some clothes from clothing brand that I got, talk about them. By the way, my name is Juan Gonzalez, just another gym guy. I'm not specializing in anything, but hey, maybe I can help you make some great clothing decisions. I don't know. But I like to shout out brands and talk about why I picked certain items that I picked and why I like certain brands for whatever reason I like them. So if you're interested in just chilling and hearing my monotone voice or actually hearing about some clothes, stick around. Here we go. Starting out with the flex, because people keep asking me. All right, we got that out the way. We're gonna be talking about kind of fit, kind of fat. I put in an order with them, another order with them. Probably be talking a bit about how much I love Avatar: The Last Airbender too, because they did some inspired designs, which are gonna be pretty sick, at least to me. Kind of fit, kind of fat is exactly what it sounds like. It's a brand that has their own signature blend, meaning like it feels good when you put their shirts on, but it's made for more, I feel like, the huskier body building. I'm gonna eat what I want to fuel my workouts. I don't give an F. You know what I'm saying? What, is he not cussing now?
I said, I don't give a fuck. All right.
It's kind of fit, kind of fat. You get it? Got it? Good. So, they do have a series, like I mentioned, which is inspired by Avatar: The Last Airbender. And, all right, kind of fit, kind of fat. Let's see, what do we got here? All right. Kind of fit, kind of fat. My cabbages. So if you know Avatar: The Last Airbender, you should know the cabbage guy. Here you got him, all huge. It's like he's using his cabbages to fight. A little bit of comic relief. So here you can see what I mean about the blend and the way that it fits. It fits right now. It fits great. It's like tight in all the right places, loose in all the right places, if you know what I mean. I'm digging it. I love how they always put a different version of their logo on the front and then the image on the back. So there you go. My cabbages. If you know an Avatar, the cabbage guy is constantly having bad luck with his cabbage cart getting destroyed in nearly every town he visits, usually due to something that's going on with Team Avatar.
My cabbages!
Spirit of strength. So anyways, the yin and yang fish are represented. Looks pretty cool. Poor Sokka. His first girl died. Pretty sick. Yo. Alright, so you see this version of their logo? It's kind of like the water tribe symbol. The fit, it's good. By the way, I'm wearing a size small. I'm a short guy, and I like how small it's fit. There's the back. Alright. Here goes a fan favorite, one of my favorites, coming out of the first series. Well, coming out of Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender. Uncle Iroh, he's going off. Look at him, yoked. He's over here cooking some noodles that he's about to grub on. Kind of fit, kind of fat. If you have seen, I'm just going to talk like you guys have seen Avatar. I'm not going to explain everything to everyone who hasn't seen it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. But yeah, he's yoked like he got yoked in that freaking gel cell. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He was faking to be fat. He's over here, Uncle Iroh, doing pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, everything. Everything. He didn't even have the protein for it. Still got yoked. But yeah, obviously I love the design. And everybody loves Uncle Iroh. His sage advice. You know what I'm saying? Leaves from the Vine comes on. Crying. In case... We got our fire type logo, a little bit smoky. Our design on the back. Uncle Iroh, what? Last but not least of this series of shirts is the one you've been waiting for. The Airbender. It's kind of like a yoked adult Aang over here with Appa in the background. It says the last barbender, but y'all, you know what's going on. Pretty sick. All right, we got the Airbender type symbol with the kind of fit, kind of fat. We got our last barbender. This was the last one in the series, or I don't know if they're going to continue them, but I would really love to see a Zuko one. He's possibly my favorite character from the series. So anyone who's watched Avatar and watched this video would probably ask me in the comments, who's your favorite character? Right now, off the top of my head, I'm going to say Zuko. It's kind of hard to have one, but I like Zuko and Mai's relationship. Let's keep on trucking. Here goes a relatively new series they just came out with. I don't know if they're limited, but they probably sold out and already restocked, I believe. For all my Pokemon fans, Charbroiled. There you go. taking Charizard to the cookout, stealing your food. This design's pretty sick. I chose this one because as a kid I was into Pokemon. My kids are getting into Pokemon, and I just thought it was awesome. You know what I mean? Charizard used to be that like #1 super rare card that everybody wanted. Being able to see that in some fitness apparel with like the kind of fits that they have, I knew that I would like it. I knew I'd like wearing it, especially like going somewhere where there's gamers and stuff. It's a good way to start a conversation. Sometimes when people see you, if you are walking in all like, which I don't do because I'm not that big. You know what I mean? It eases the tension because they're like,
he likes Pokemon. I like Pokemon. We're cool.
do you guys remember when Pokemon Go came out? Man, I was big into that. Like walking around the office, I was working and trying to catch stuff. And then after work or on weekends, driving to parks, which were like areas where you could find rarer Pokemon. When I was out there, I actually found my dog, named her Artemis. She was probably a Chihuahua mix. She looked like a little fox, little red fox, and would run around following me everywhere. She was awesome. She only lived for about a year. She ate something that she shouldn't have ate and passed away just overnight. But I always remember her when I think about Pokemon and Pokemon Go. So I mean, even more than the series or any memories I have as a child playing Pokemon or anything, because I would never say I was like a super Pokemon fan because of what happened and the domino effect of that. I'll always be a fan, and anytime I see Pokemon, it kind of just reminds me of her. So that's another reason why I bought these shirts. I think it's, you know what I'm saying, like on a personal level, it's pretty cool. So yeah, let's do this. Boom, you got the fire version of the symbol.
You looking yoked, walking into the cookout with Charizard on your back after you just got out the gym. You're about to kill it. They're gonna wish they never invited you. You're not welcome over here because you're gonna eat me out of house and home looking for that protein.
I'm just kidding. But we can eat, right? Anyone out there who works out? You already saw that video. We can eat, motherfucker. Keeping with the Pokemon thing, we got Gyarados, which I'm probably saying wrong. And sushi right there. That's pretty dope. Another thing with kind of fit, kind of fat is they always incorporate some type of food. They usually incorporate some type of food. A lot of the shirts I'm showing are kind of specifically themed. But you'll see what I mean if I get to any of the ones with the food. So yeah, keeping with the Pokemon theme. You got your modified logo. All right. Of course, I've spoken about this before. If I'm going to hit up a new brand, try them out for the first time, I'm usually going to get like their default logo shirt. So, of course, I picked up the kind of fit, kind of fat. Their default gear. This is go with the shorts that they have. This go with most things. You can throw this on and you're just ready. Out the door. Out the door. All right. It's looking pretty tight to me. Kind of fit, kind of fat. Fit's kind of good. Kind of fit, kind of fat, kind of good. I should have freaking came in here eating some donuts. Dang, that would have been a good video. But I ate like a dozen the other day. Shh, don't tell nobody. I hit up Bosa Donuts. And then the other day I had Chicago pizza. I'm not even gonna lie. Like when I first heard it, kind of fit, kind of fat, it was a long time ago. Like probably around the time they first started out. And I didn't have that much disposable income. I always wanted their like original shirts, which this is like I think a retake on one of their originals, where they have like it's a slice of pizza with the plates on there. That's sick. And then they have like one that's a burger with plates in it, and like an Oreo cookie one where the Oreos plates. I always really wanted all those shirts because it just fit with me. I was doing food challenges at the time, which I'll probably bring up someday and make a video on it. But I was doing food challenges, winning food challenges, I should say. Fuddruckers. Well, that was an easy one. But anyways.
I used to eat a lot. I still do, but I used to eat a lot for competition.
There we go, there we go. I mean, however, how they do this blend, I feel like it really does emphasize your muscles a lot. There you go. Pizza. Disclaimer, if you're watching this and you eat pizza, you should already know there's only one type of pizza on this planet, Chicago pizza. And I ain't talking about deep dish, and I'll say it again. You know what I'm saying? A real Chicago pizza. I love kitty cats. Most of you guys know that. So they came out with this design. I want to pick it up. That's about all I gotta say about that. Did you guys see, like, it's that cat is all buff. I really like the little logo with this one. The kitty ears on a plate. Stuck in plates. What? I'm looking for feedback on how to make these videos better. Like, for some of them, I definitely got good stories to tell. and more stories I could tell. But anything I could do to entertain you guys, let me know and I'll do it. If you want me to not do any of these cutscenes and just like take off my clothes and put the things on, I'll do it. More sound effects, I'll do it. Different voices, I'll do it. I'll do it. Is that like my dance? I'd be like, I'll do it. Nah, that's not how I dance, is it? I'm more of a like, well, like if I was dancing with someone, yeah. You guys will see me one day. Sorry about that. There we go. Kind of fit, kind of fat. Squat, bench, deadlift, eat. That's the truth of it. For anyone that's out there on that hypertrophy, gaining muscle, bodybuilding, or in my case, just vanity, that's how you do it. Let me hit you with a cool story that has nothing to do with kind of fit, kind of fat, but talking about vanity. The other day I went to the pharmacy and, all right, so I had my pre-op because I'm filming this 2 weeks until my operation, the tummy tuck and gyno gland removal. So I had my pre-op and they wanted to prescribe me a bunch of the meds so that I already have them ready to go when it comes time for the surgery. And because you have to take some like the day, 1 or 2 days before going into it. So I go to the pharmacy, go to get my meds. They're like, you have to talk to, whoever, like the actual pharmacist person to get your meds. I go talk to the pharmacist person. It's like an older lady. And she's giving me the stuff and she's talking about it like I'm taking it right now. And I'm just like, she's like, are you nauseous right now? And I'm like, no, this is for a surgery I'm having. She's like, what surgery are you having? I was like, oh, I'm getting a tummy tuck. Man, she looked at me. She busted a gut. She started laughing.
She's like, you're so vain. You're so vain.
Like, for real. Something like that. That was funny to me. Like, I didn't take any offense, obviously. And she was just like, you're getting a tummy tuck? But it's like, a lot of people just don't realize, like, yes, I am. I worked pretty hard to, like, lose all that weight. And that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And then even as I'm walking away, this lady, like, I turn around. She's still in the pharmacy window, like,
he's getting a tummy
tuck. So I don't know. So, yeah. So a lot of us live for different reasons, which is kind of what I was talking about when I started this whole thing with the hypertrophy lifting to gain muscle. There's strength training. There's different sports. There's strong men. There's all kinds of stuff. But I just work out because of how I look. It's vanity. They say a lot of people get judged about that, but I think it just stems from certain things that happen to me. So whatever. See if I leave that in. I fucked that up. I was supposed to be looking at the camera. I was looking over here. Let's do it again. Bah! Ha! Kind of fit, kind of fat. What? Boom. We about a bench. We about a deadlift. We about a squat. And we're about to eat. All right. So that's all the shirt apparel that I have for kind of fit, kind of fat that I ordered recently. I'll be wearing them probably throughout this week, next week, on and off whenever you guys see it. I love Avatar. I really am feeling these shirts. I love their signature blend. Just the way it feels. They're great to go out in. I mean, a lot of shirts I wear are probably more to go out in than to work out in. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Eat. Wish I would have brought some food. Fuck it. We're talking about food, man. Donuts, like I mentioned earlier. So good. My favorites are Boston cream. Boston cream. Now you know. I like Boston cream donuts. Fresh ones. Yes. All right. See you guys later. anyone who was on my live stream, I told you I'll fold them and put them all back neatly. That's ready to go in the kind of fit, kind of fat box in my closet. Behind the scenes. I actually have a whole video where I explain how I use these, how I fold things, and where I put them. So check that one out on YouTube. See you guys later. Peace. So, Avatar The Last Airbender, I feel like I came a little late to the game, which was still like a long time ago. But yeah, like I actually saw the movie Everybody Hates first, and then that got me to watch the animated series, which I fell in love with, and I have watched repeatedly many times. Recently, I went to Reno to go see the Avatar concert live. I don't know, whatever. I went to go see the Avatar concert, and that was dope. I've never done anything like that before, like seeing them play the music, interact with the audience while they're playing different clips that go with the music they're playing, like on this giant projector. It was pretty cool. I would definitely recommend anyone go who would be into that.